Well, looks like we walked into another ambush.
Huh? Don't like the sound of that.
My! That sound sure is pervasive. And with such a high tempo, too. But I don't quite recognize the tune.
Ah, that would be the alarm. No doubt warning the inhabitants that there are intruders that need to be violently dispatched.
You'd think whoever set that alarm could have made it a little quieter.
Our presence is now known to the guardians of this place. Let us prepare ourselves.
We must have tripped a mage's ward. Be on your guard.
Intruders, unbidden and unwelcome. Are you prepared to pay the price? You. How you entered this place is a mystery, but it was a mistake. One which will soon be. Why, you have brought gifts. You carry the shards, and one is even lodged inside you. Interesting. Let me take them off your hands, and from your corpse.
Bonaparte. You know-nothing Academy-living, cantrip-casting sop.
Yes.
You think you have won? You are fools! The Haven, it is the source of my power!
Looks like you're not so tough after all. King of Shadows, my tail.
I kind of expected more of a fight. It can't be this easy.
Something's wrong. Look, this guy's got power, and a lot of it, but...
This feels wrong. Even within this place, this sorcerer does not feel like our adversary.
This one has been defeated. But no, it is not the King of Shadows.
Something does not ring true here. This sorcerer, he cannot be the King of Shadows.
Perhaps the campaign of the King of Shadows has weakened his power. This was much less difficult than I expected.
I won't do what you want. There's another way. There has to be.
Of course there is. But the only other way is letting its friends die here, now.
You're lying.
Shandra, even you know the truth can wound more than any lie.
You and your allies are stronger than I anticipated. But I will bear these indignities no longer. This entire sanctuary is my weapon. All who are trapped here fuel my power. I can harness the energies of this place, bind them to me. I can summon flame from the walls, turn the air in your lungs to fire. And you are nothing more than leaves caught in a storm. Did you really think you could face me here and survive?
It feels it. The lives of those others are about to be snuffed out. In moments, the decision of Shandra of Jerros will matter not, and Ammon Jerros will have this day.
It can't be him. It makes no sense. How did he survive? Where has he been, and why, after all this time?
Do such questions matter when death is so close at hand? The wizard they face is blood of Jerros. It knows this. As for those you travel with, reach out to them. Feel them die.
You can't beat him. The only way to do it is to free the demons. They're granting all his power. There's a way to stop him, but it's going to require some blood being spilt. Mine. There's no way I'm letting you die. Not after all we've been through. What do I need to do?
It already knows the blood of Jerros allows free travel in this place, so it can travel easily to each one caged. But if it wishes to set us free, shedding of Jerros blood is all that is needed.
Oh my. And what is this delightful little present? Oh my dear, you've cut yourself. Now why would you do such a thing?
Yes, you are almost done. This pain will soon end, and your sacrifice will save the souls of many.
This is the end for you. I will bury your bodies in the walls of this place and leave you to... What have you done? No!
Tell me he did not just run from us. Oh, he's really making me mad.
Know that we must follow that one. If not, he will bring ruin upon us and this plane.
He's just lucky I didn't beat him when he was tossing me around and snapping my ribs. Oh.
Did any of you get tossed around like I did? Wow! It felt just like the time I got swept up in that hurricane off the Sword Coast!
If that is Ammon, Jerros, we need to capture him or stop him. If not, he will return and he will not spare us a second time.
Look, I don't want to fight that sorcerer again. But if he hits us with that same level of power again, we're done for. We need to stop him.
We need to track him down and kill him now. Never let a wounded mage escape.
If he escapes, we will have to fight him again, and he will be better prepared. We must pursue him.
I command you, stay! I am your master, your lord!
Command me? You command nothing, Jerros. But know that it is I who have set your undoing in motion, and with a truth, no less. Whether you die or live, I will see you soon, I think.
Return to the circle! It binds you, and through it...
A woman has undone you, Jerros. As it should be. Don't fret. We shall see you again.
Zexus is free! Zexus will tear you limb from limb, Jerros! Then stitch you back together into new shapes with your own sinew. And after that, Zexus will cut you and wear your hollowed-out skin on my talons like a glove.
Every circle broken, and without me knowing it being done. How?
Ah, Jerros. Just in time to see my departure. I did so want to see your face as I slipped from your grasp.
You. Who has done this? I must know.
By your own blood betrayed, Jerros. I would stay and savor your imminent death if I could, but I have already tasted your bloodline, and such a sweet, noble thing it is.
Betrayed. But I still have the power to stop it. There is still time. You, answer me. How was this done? You see plots within plots. I command you, answer me.
Of all the circles and wheels, plots and deceptions, you still have the audacity to blame me for what your blindness has wrought. I could not have orchestrated such a tragedy as has befallen you, little wizard. I admit a trace of envy winds its way around my heart. Perhaps we shall speak of it in a time not far from now, when you burn upon my fires. But for now, go to the last and see the truth for what it is.
Me phasm.
What you have done is brave, but foolish, Shandra Jerros.
You! Girl! You did this!
My friends, are they?
Your friends live, but you will not! You destroyed my summoning circle! You set the deadliest creatures in the lower realms free! You have weakened me, and in so doing, you have earned death.
I know, Grandfather. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Grandfather, what is this?
It is truth, Ammon, and by such truths is one damned.
I have no kin. All were killed in the war against the King of Shadows. It's not possible.
Blood finds a way, Ammon, always.
You lie!
You know only Jerro blood could have broken the circles in this haven, as her blood has now broken mine. There are laws, Jerro, and when one carries such laws too far, they will take you where I go now.
I'm sorry, but Shandra, please get up. You see, we've won, really. We've come all this way to save you, and we got here just in time. Haven't we?
He killed Shandra! Let's gut him!
His powers are weak. I say we take advantage of it.
No. There is no telling what his death could do to this place. Even with the demons gone, it is still tied to him.
Is revenge what lies behind your words? Do you think I do not know that? Yet even knowing our conflicts, what could happen? You chose to bring her here. Just a girl, and the last of my line. But stay your weapons, your spells, lest this tragedy give birth to another. Kill me now, and this place will collapse, and we will all die. In my blindness, I have done a great wrong. Perhaps it is not too late to rectify it. And where one was lost, I still might save you all. Only a fraction of power remains in my haven. But it will be enough to take us from this place.
So Ammon Jerro wasn't dead after all. Glad we made sure of that before running into his labyrinth of demons.
Yes, he is alive, and he is much more powerful than tales ever indicate.
More powerful than some wizard, anyway.
Ah, so when he was flinging you around like a rag doll, you were simply playing along until you could strike? Brilliant, Quara.
So what now? We imprison him? Throw him to the watch?
Tell me you're joking. He'll send the entire district to the abyss and then he'll come after us.
Justice must be served. But I am not certain he would find justice within Neverwinter's walls.
We could throw him off the docks.
I say we get what we need from him, then take care of him. No one needs to know.
He murdered Shandra Jerro, and he must answer for it. But we will not answer murder with murder.
I'm sorry. I still don't understand what went wrong. If only we'd had some way of getting to her in time.
There is no sense to be made of it, Grobnar. Now we must simply accept.
I say we let our leader handle Ammon. Something tells me she'll straighten him out.
The will of Ammon Jerro is broken, and this makes him dangerous. But know it also makes him of use. Do not show Ammon too much mercy. One such as he may not find such things of use or comfort. Know that Ammon is the enemy of the Githyanki, and all he has done to fight the King of Shadows. It would be well for us to share words with him. If his knowing becomes ours, our strength increases. Speak to him and see where his allegiances lie.
Why did you bring her to my haven? Even though she was of my bloodline, you knew she did not have the strength to survive there. I have only recently escaped my imprisonment in the lower plains, and since then I have fought to re-establish my stronghold and gather my forces, which you have ruined with your careless. As you know, the King of Shadows is growing in power as well. And the King of Shadows, he has won a victory against us this day without striking a blow. I have fought the King of Shadows before. As soon as I became aware of the threat he represented to Neverwinter, to the realms, I fought him. I have made pacts. I have studied him, tried to learn his weaknesses and the extent of his power. And always it has been a war with few victories. Surely you know of the ritual of purification. You should know that I have performed part of the ritual myself already. Without it, we cannot strike at the King of Shadows, and the battle is lost before it begins. The King of Shadows is no mortal creature. He is not human, more a force than anything else. But there is something that can harm him. Those shards you have, they are part of the Sword of Gith.
Kalakcha.
Once the King of Shadows was driven back by Githyanki warriors wielding hundreds, maybe thousands of those blades. But the Sword of Gith is more than a simple silver sword. It can wound the King of Shadows, like it did once long ago. A part of the blade got lodged in your chest in the battle in West Harbor when you were a child. And whether you like it or not, you are now that weapon. The more shards you gather, the stronger that weapon becomes. Together, we can stop the King of Shadows, and we must. I have completed part of the ritual of purification. If you kill me, the battle is lost as soon as my heart stops beating. Without me, you cannot win. Whatever punishments you think I deserve, I will suffer 1,000-fold, well beyond anything your small mind can imagine. But I will strike at the King of Shadows before I leave this plane, and you will have no stronger ally than I in this, both in knowledge and power. Then we must gather our forces against the King of Shadows. Even now, his presence is extending from the Mare of Dead Men. The high road has become impassable. My scouts, now vanished, reported legions of shadows and undead stirring within the Mare, and a sphere of darkness expanding from the heart of the swamp, killing all life it touches. We cannot stop him alone. With my powers weakened, my demons are no longer bound to me. You will need an army to face him.